Happy Wednesday, Catholic Life. My name is Kate, and today I will be doing a reflection on today's Gospel reading of John, chapter 5, verses 17 through 30. And I'm going to go ahead and start off with the ending quote that Jesus says to the Jews. I cannot do anything on my own. I judge as I hear, and my judgment is just. Because I do not seek my own will, but the will of the one who sent me. And that kind of summarizes the whole gospel in that we cannot do anything on our own will. We cannot do anything on our own choosing. We need to go to God for his guidance and to use the will that he has for all of us individually out there to help us have a better mindset, have a good and healthy body, and to have, most importantly, a really high-spirited, good, healthy soul and heart. And I have been reading different spiritual books during my Lent time. And the first book that I read is called I Heard God Laugh by Matthew Kelly. And on one of the first few pages, page 29, if any of y'all are gonna get it, I highly suggest it. It's a really good book. And the quote says, when God invites us to trust in him, he promises that everything will work out at the end. But he doesn't promise that everything will work out the way we want it to. I feel like that kind of connects in that a lot of times we will get so sidetracked on our own will just because whether we can hear God's calling or not, we're so afraid of God's promises and what he has planned for us. But since he knows what we can handle and he knows our plan obviously better than any of us does, it will all work out. And yes, maybe there'll be some little tiny aspects in there that we won't fully like or want to do. But even though we don't want it, and even though it might not be exactly what all will and what we want all will to be like, it will all work out as it is in God's plan. And just knowing that God's plan is the right plan, that can help be the guide and our motivation to go to him for anything, and to go to him during Lent and during your promises if it's difficult to do what you're giving up or to go out of your way and get out of your comfort zone or whatever the case may be, or praying more often when people have busy schedules. Just take a breather. You know, a lot of times at the beginning of Lent, a lot of people will change it up a little bit to not necessarily better fit their own schedule, but they get a spiritual wave of like, okay, this will work better for me and this will do more for my growth within myself and with God. So during the Lent season, just keep in mind God is with you, and keep in mind that these promises, yes, even though it can be difficult, at the end it will all be worth it because we'll all come out of it stronger as a human being with ourselves, and hopefully we'll get a closer relationship with God. I hope you all are having a good spring break and have a good day.